Go.
Alright, so I'm going to show you how I clean a catfish. There's different ways you can do it, but this is how I cleaned it. This is how my dad taught me to clean it when I was a kid, and this is how I clean it. We actually learned this technique from somebody that was down here on vacation camping. We're gonna cut its tail all the way around. And by the way, this is gonna show blood. If you got a weak stomach, don't watch this video. But if you want to learn how to clean a catfish, then this video is for you. Just twist off the tail, and let it bleed out. Let it bleed out for just a few minutes.
Go.
Alright, so after you let it bleed out for a few minutes, it's still going to be moving. You're going to stick a water hose down in its mouth and just spray. And it just bit me. It makes 3 times this fish has bit me today. The second time it brought blood. And it brought blood again. Alright, so the key to skinning catfish is a very, very, very sharp fillet knife. Close. Alright, so make sure you get this part. So first things first, there will be a little bone right here. I will come, I'll slice all the way through. Just like that. Come up here to the top. I'm gonna take my knife. It's already went dull.
I think you need to get more blood out of it.
Be alright.
You didn't let it drain long enough. What are you doing there?
I'm just running along the backbone of the catfish. Just kind of ever so slightly. Tough right there. Once you got that done, that is a tough bone right there.
We forgot to tell y'all, but the fish weighed out at 7.6 pounds.
It is the first catfish of 2020, and my wife had the pleasure to catch it.
You mean 2021?
Or 2021. I'm still back in 2020, guys. This one's a little bit tougher right here. By the way, guys, we were fishing at a pay lake. So, I mean, Del Hollow Lake, I have caught some channel catfish out of there, but we don't really have many options to catfish here where I live, or where we live. So our options are kind of limited. It'd be nice if we kind of lived over towards the Tennessee River a little bit to where all the monsters are, but
Yeah, but you told me they weren't edible.
no, you actually can't eat them. The Tennessee River is actually contaminated. I mean, you can, but they have, you know, so many, you're only allowed to eat so many per serving, so I'd be afraid to eat any of them anyway. Because when you say a river is contaminated, that normally doesn't mean that that'd be the first choice. I mean, if I absolutely had to, I would eat.
Now, what are you doing there?
All I'm doing is I start from the back and work my way to the front. I'm just running it down the tail fin, right next to the bone. You let your knife do the work. That goes with skinning any fish.
Now, we have tried the electric knife. We like the fillet knife better.
The electric knife, they're nice. You can clean them in about 5 minutes maybe. But I prefer doing it by hand, the old-fashioned way, just because it seems like it does a much better job. I cannot. There we go. All right, now when you get up here to the ribs, you're just gonna follow, you'll hear the ribs. You're gonna follow the rib cage all the way down. There we go.
It's a big chunk of meat there.
It is. This ain't the best fillet I've done, but a lot of people, they'll eat the belly meat on a channel catfish like they do a flathead. But I've heard that the belly meat on the channel catfish are not very good. So
I think you need to sharpen it.
I do. I'm gonna try to get this fillet right here off before I sharpen it.
But don't ruin it. He's so cute. I say, you're so cute.
No, thank you. I'll flip him up, come through the skin, just follow the rib cage down. I'm just cutting right along that backbone. Right there's one fillet of catfish. Now I did leave a little bit of meat on, but not a whole lot to amount to anything. Once again, I'm going to sharpen my knife because I'm going to be cutting through the skin, and the catfish skin is very, very thick and strong. Alright, now we're going to do the same exact thing on the other side as we did on the side we just got done doing. So once again, find that little bitty bone right there.
Where's the bone?
Right here.
Okay.
Kind of cut this a little crooked, but it'll be alright. Now, I'm not too good at doing on this side, so just bear with me.
That was a fat channel. Oh, what are you doing there now?
I'm doing the exact same process I did on the other side.
And what's that?
Just gonna go right down the backbone. This one's backbone is a pain in the butt to find. You may have to come over here on this side of me. Once again, you will hear those rib cage when you hit them. Like I said, this ain't my best cleaning job that I've ever done on a catfish, but it's cold. My hands are cold, and I'm sorry if you're about to hear a dog bark, but
Nice, pretty
it
meat.
would be pretty if I'd done a halfway decent job at filleting. My hands are froze off, so it's making it hard to maneuver. And there goes a truck. Sorry for the background noise, guys.
Hold it up.
Left a little bit of meat on him, but there's your second catfish fillet.
Two nice, good fillets. Getting the extra off.
I'm getting what I left behind off, which ain't much. Alright guys, that you don't have no guts, don't have to fool with any guts. That's the easiest way that I've learned to clean a catfish. Alright guys, so my help went in the house for just a minute. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the skin off. You just wanna cut ever so slightly right on that skin bone, or that skin. I mean, just ever so slightly. And then just angle your knife down toward the skin and just start slowly cutting it. And there is your fillet of catfish. Now we're going to do this last piece. And then maybe this weekend I might do a cooking video of how I cook the catfish, what kind of spices I put on it. I might do that maybe if we have time. So once again, you're just going to go ever so slightly right underneath the meat. Angle your knife blade down toward the skin.
Yes.
And there's your second. You got a little piece of skin right here. And there's your second fillet of catfish. Ready to chop up and cook. All right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. And guys, we will catch you in the next one.